I wanted to ask you about a quote that I read in a review, that it says, "The film often gets caught in the gray muck that plagues much of the debate." I think the author of that review thought of that as a criticism, but it sounds like a compliment to me.
I agree.
It seems to me that the muck is what the movie is about. You agree with that?
I do. I mean, I think there are high-minded principles, but then the principles have to play themselves out in real time with real people, and that's part of what the film is about. You know, that in practice these principles have to be applied, and therein lies the story. The devil is in the details.
I think it's actually remarkable that this film does what kind of the general media has not been able to do, is both tell the personal stories behind the story and also continually push out the data about what was released, because what was released has absolutely nothing to do with the people who released it. You know what I mean? I mean, you've managed throughout the film to continue to touch on the kind of personal touchstones, but also to never deny the information that was put out and to not mix the two, which is a neat trick to do. And yeah.
Well, it's a balance, and that's why, you know, for those who followed, for any of those who followed the chatter online regarding this film, particularly as it came from Julian Assange, you know, he branded the film anti-WikiLeaks, which I take issue with, despite the fact that, you know, Julian has often said, "I am WikiLeaks." Nevertheless, you know, I think the film makes a pretty good case for the high-minded principles of WikiLeaks, and also for, as you say, a lot of the revelations, which were terribly, terribly important. So, but at the same time, you can't understand how this whole story played out without understanding the human actors. You need to understand this balance between individual human beings and larger social forces, and then also the material that was leaked. It's all part of the same story, and I don't think you can understand any of it in isolation.